Well, whether we like it or not, we're halfway through 2016. So it is the perfect time for a mid-year tune-up on your finances. Local money expert Bryan is back with easy steps to take to make an impact. JB, I'm really encouraged because these are things that we can do that are easy, but that we're not doing for some reason. I guess we just get caught in the hustle bustle.
Yes, and we do. And at the middle of the year, and it is amazing. I heard you say it earlier that you can't believe the year is halfway over. And I typically you've given me the opportunity to come in and talk about end of the year. And I said, you know, this year, this is a great opportunity to catch us halfway. What are you doing right? And let's catch yourself doing right. Are you online with your budget? Statistically, people who budget reach their financial goals. So let's make sure that we do that. Are you doing the right thing with your budget? Have you set up things for 2016, and are you doing what you said? Do you have the emergency fund that you promised that you'd have for your family? Are you halfway there at least? Are you on course? Have you already reached it? Then maybe you need to save some more. So this is a good point in the year to look at things like budgeting. Also look at your investment portfolio. Last week you asked me about the British exit, you know, and all of the drama that was associated with it. But it's really, and I shared with you off camera, that we really need to think about, are you able to manage the risk that your portfolio is exposed to? So here at mid-year, maybe it's time to look at the risk, look at the volatility, look at your asset allocation, review your statements. I've had people come in to see me and they don't have their statements open. They're still sealed from last quarter.
They got them and they held on to them.
Yes. Don't be that person. Open them up, create a binder, get a 3-ring binder. I love those. And then at the end of the year, you can get rid of the quarterly ones when you have your year-end statement that will summarize the entire year. So at this point, you should be about to get your quarterly statements.
I just love the idea that flashed before my mind. First of all, I love 3-ring binders.
That's right.
And then why not hole punch this stuff, get it in there, and at least you've got it, you've opened it, you can quickly scan for these. And the concept of doing this mid-year is so encouraging because we do wait till the end of the year, and then you feel behind the 8 ball / maybe ahead for next year.
Perfect. You're so right. and so many people, I'm glad that you as a young person are open to the thought of having a paper statement, because so many people are doing online now and they're not looking at them at all.
Yeah.
They'll send you an email and say it's available to you online, but do you really look at it?
No.
So I think that there are some advantages if you do get it online, print it out, put it in the binder, look at it, sit down with your family and review it. And taxes also. This is the time of year to really look at your tax situation. Are you withholding enough? Do you have things in your portfolio that haven't performed well for you? Do you need to sell them? Do you have some winners in your portfolio that you want to sell so that you can actually take your losses against your gains, and it'll help you at tax time? But you need to make sure that you do some tax planning. Talk to your financial advisor, talk to your tax preparer, and you might need to even talk to your employer about withholding more if you're not withholding enough, because you may have received a huge bonus or things like that. So make sure you're on track.
Either way, it's an ouch, because if you're not withholding enough, you got to pay, and if you're withholding too much, you're giving the government a free loan, which is
and you might have a credit card balance that you could be reducing by having that income now and paying on that credit card bill. So this is a good time to look at your credit report and make sure that you're reviewing it for identity theft, identity problems, credit errors, and looking at your balances and interest rates on your debts, and making sure that you're making a commitment that's part of your budget.
That's right.
I'm paying down my debt.
Now, I've said repeatedly today, this list was great. It was easy, but you know what? I looked through it and I'm not sure I had been doing a whole lot, but I love the idea that I got to check on it now.
Yes, and it is the middle of the year. I mean, we're almost at, we've just a little slightly past the end of the year, mid-year. So, in the end of the year, as you and Nikki D said, it will be here before we know it.
It will.
And so definitely make sure that you get your financial house in order. Review the goals that you set for yourself and your family. Look at your insurances. Are you paying too much? Evaluate your protection that you have or that you might need.
That's right. Bryan offers his money seminars every Wednesday at noon and Saturday mornings at 10 at her office in Glen Allen. The seminars are free, but pre-registration is required. Visit us online at WTVR.com/VTM for a link to all the information.